What if an object you thought was worthless could hold the key to your greatest potential? This is a story about a father, a son, and 3 simple t-shirts. In a quiet village, a father ran a modest shop to support his family. His son, though bright, spent his days chasing adventures with friends, showing little interest in his father's world of work. The father wished deeply for his child to understand the true nature of value. One afternoon, the father called his son over. He held up a faded, threadbare t-shirt. "Son," he asked gently, "what price would you put on this?" The boy glanced at it. "Maybe 1 coin," he replied, shrugging. His father nodded. "Then your first task is this: take it to the town square and sell it for 2. Confused but willing, the boy took the shirt. He spent the whole day approaching strangers, his initial shyness melting away. Just as the sun began to set, he found a buyer. He raced home, coin in hand, breathless with triumph. "Father, I did it." The man smiled warmly. "You have taken the first step." Then, the father presented a second shirt, equally worn. "Now," he said, his eyes holding a new challenge, "sell this one for 20 coins. The son's eyes widened. 20? For this? It cannot be done. Yet, seeing his father's steady gaze, he quieted his doubts. He sat and thought. How does one create value? An idea sparked. He sought out a painter in the market, paying a few of his own coins to have a beautiful, soaring eagle printed across the fabric. He then went not to the busy square, but to a district where artists gathered. There, he found someone who admired the design and paid the full 20 coins. Returning home, the boy was filled with a new kind of energy. He showed his father the earnings. The father placed a firm hand on his shoulder. "You saw a possibility where others saw cloth. Now, for your final test." He gave the boy a third old t-shirt. "Sell this for 200 coins. This time, the son did not flinch. A fierce determination settled in him. He pondered deeply. Value is not in the object, but in the story wrapped around it. He learned that a celebrated musician was visiting the nearby city for a concert. Fighting through crowds and ignoring discouragement, he reached the stage door. With respectful persistence, he asked for a signature. The musician, amused by the boy's earnest heart, signed the shirt. The boy did not sell it in the market. He announced an auction near the concert hall. "A one-of-a-kind piece of history," he called out. The bidding started, and soon the shirt was sold, not for 200, but for 2,000 coins. The son returned, not running, but walking with a quiet strength. He placed the money before his father, whose eyes glistened with unshed tears. "What lesson lives in your heart now, my son?" the father asked. After a long pause, the boy spoke. "I learned that the barrier is never in the task. It is in the mind that first believes the task is impossible. When you believe, you begin to see paths where others see walls." His father embraced him. "Yes, you did not sell pieces of fabric. You sold vision, creativity, and a piece of a dream. Your own value works the same way. It is not fixed. You decide it. You build it. And it grows with every challenge you dare to face." This simple tale holds a profound truth for all of us. We often look at our own skills, our time, our very lives, and see a worn t-shirt. We think, "This is all I'm worth." We set our price far too low for the world. But what if you dared to print your own eagle upon it? What if you dared to get it signed by your own perseverance? Your value isn't discovered, it is created. Every obstacle is not a stop sign, but raw material. Every failure is not a verdict, but a piece of the blueprint. The world will treat you exactly as you teach it to. If you present yourself as a single coin, that is what will be offered. But if you recognize the unique art you can paint, the story only you can have signed, you change the entire marketplace of your life. It begins with a single quiet decision, to stop asking, "Can I?" and to start declaring, "How will I?" That shift in belief is the most valuable currency you will ever own. It turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. So, what is the old t-shirt in your life right now? What do you believe is of limited worth? Your job, your idea, your potential. Your next chapter begins the moment you decide to increase its price. If this story resonated with you, please help us spread its message. A like on this video supports the calm tales more than you know. And tell us in the comments, what is one thing you will choose to value more highly starting today?